Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, the 23rd of October, and we have some birthdays to announce today. So, happy birthday to Liam in fourth grade. Hope you're having a great day today, Liam. It is also Mrs. Seaman's birthday over the weekend, so happy birthday to you, Mrs. Seaman. Hope you have a great day tomorrow. Now, I also owe my apologies to some people here because I just realized this week that typically on the announcements I would announce staff members' birthdays along with student birthdays. And I realized on my digital announcements, since I have lists in two different places, I hadn't been doing that. So now I'm going to correct that moving forward. And then again, my apologies to Mr. Durrell, Mrs. Parkhurst, Mr. Sinkus, Mrs. Clark, Mr. Nelson, and Mrs. Wallerstein, because I missed your birthdays. So they all had birthdays since the beginning of the year. Hope you had great days, and sorry we didn't let the kids know when it was actually your day. Continuing on our sports stories for this week. Think I'm going to finish them up today, but I'm going to check my list just to make sure that there aren't any that I missed. And if I missed any, I will come back and finish those up on Monday. So I'm not accepting sports stories anymore. So first of all, Peter shared that he really likes football and his favorite team is the Cardinals. Mallory likes lots of sports. She likes football and basketball, but her favorite sport is softball. Her mom and her aunts all played softball, and her mom coaches, and her grandpa also coaches softball. Martin talked about a new sport we haven't heard about before. He likes skiing. He's gone to Colorado with his brother and his dad and has tried skiing there. So skiing is a sport that he really likes. Tally used to play baseball and has her favorite team is the Tampa Bay Rays. They're in the World Series right now. Let's see how they do. Jackson has been playing baseball since preschool and he's getting very competitive with it. He's been on some travel teams and right now he's playing on a competitive team. So, way to go, Jackson. Kendall likes softball. She shared the story that really at the beginning of playing softball, she was terrible at hitting. She couldn't hit and had a lot of practice and a lot of support from her teammates. And now her batting average is way up there, close to the top of the team. So let's see what happens when you can practice and get some support from your teammates. Audrey likes volleyball. She learned how to play from her mom and her cousin and literally plays because they played before too. And Kate has shared that she likes swimming, dancing, and climbing. In fact, she was climbing up in one of her doorways and sprained her foot. So there's another one of our sports injury stories. So thank you, everybody, for sharing your sports stories during Sports Week here. And as I said, I'll go back and check to make sure I got everybody. If I missed some, I will put them into next week's announcements. Don't forget, Problem of the Week is still out there. I'm taking responses through the end of the day today on Friday, and then you will get your answer on Monday. The Throwback Thursday is still out there as well. Again, taking answers through the end of today. If we have a correct answer, I will tell you on Monday. Otherwise, we will get a new hint. And now it is time for everybody's favorite Friday fun. And going off of our sports theme for the week, we are going to do some sports trivia. So, teachers, if you would like, you could turn this into a game in your classroom because I'm going to give a question and you could pause the tape and let kids answer and collect some answers and see who gets it right if you would like. So I'll leave enough room so you have a chance to pause the tape before moving on and getting the answers. If you just want to sit back and enjoy the trivia, that's fine as well. But so you have that up. Okay, and here we go. First question is, which of the major sports was first played in North America? Looking down at the bottom there, those are the choices that you have. Teachers, if you're playing this as a game, pause it now because I'm about to give the answer. The first sport played in North America was soccer. Soccer traces its roots all the way back to the 3rd century BC in China, but it was played in Jamestown in the 1600s here in North America. but a very different game. The field was about a mile long and a half a mile wide. So it was a little bit different, but the soccer that we know today started with colleges in 1820. Next was baseball in 1846, then football in 1869, hockey in 1875, and finally basketball in 1891. Next question. Which of the major American sports leagues originated first? So this is the NBA, the NHL, Major League Baseball, Major League Soccer, and the NFL. Which one of those was first? You might think back to when the sports were played. It may be the same, it may be different. I'm going to give the answer soon, so pause if you're playing. This is the game. Okay. The first major sports league was baseball in 1876, followed by hockey in 1917, the NFL in 1920, and the NBA in 1949. And last, even though it was the first played, it was the last official league, started in 1995, only 25 years ago. Okay, now this is who is the highest paid athlete in each of the major sports. And now I'm only talking about how much they are paid by their team. I took endorsements out of this. So I'm going to start giving answers now. So if you want to pause, now's the time. Okay, first of all, we have the NBA. That highest paid athlete is LeBron James. In the NHL, it is Connor McDavid for the Oilers. In baseball, it is Mike Trout. In soccer, Gonzalo Higuain. And in the NFL, just recently, Patrick Mahomes. Now, of those athletes, which makes the most money? Again, just salary, not endorsements. Answer coming soon. The one of these who makes the most is LeBron James at $54.8 million a season. Patrick Mahomes makes $45 million. Mike Trout makes $37.7 million. Connor McDavid, $18.5. And in soccer, only $8.8 million. But let's not worry about soccer players because the actual highest paid athlete of all last year was a soccer player. Lionel Messi made $92 million to play soccer for one season. How about that? All right, well, that's our sports trivia for the day. So now it is time for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you again on Monday.